Hi, I'm Michael.
I'm Noah.
Mark.
Amanda. Michaela.
Victoria.
My sister is going to interpret for me so I can just speak the speech this time. When thinking about nourishment, one usually thinks about the food that we as adults eat. But when asked the question, what would you feed your baby, you would get one of two answers, either breast milk or formula. The most natural way to feed one's baby is through breastfeeding, but according to the CDC, good nutrition and optimal health starts with breastfeeding exclusively for about the first 6 months of life, as recommended by the American Academy of Pediatrics. But only about half of babies, 51.8%, are still breastfeeding at 6 months of age. Through researching over the last few months and working with babies who are being breastfed or formula fed, I have gained immense knowledge on the topic of breastfeeding. We are going to take a look at the natural and nutritional benefits, economical benefits, and see how breastfeeding may not work for everyone. The natural and nutritional benefits. The natural and developmental effect of breastfeeding are going to impact a baby for the rest of its life. According to Elena Ben-Joseph from the Nemours Foundation, there have been studies done to prove that babies who are breastfed have higher IQs than babies who are not breastfed. According to Medela, a breastfeeding supply company, breastfeeding is linked to better behavior, eyesight, and teeth alignment. There is also less risk of becoming obese or getting type 1 or type 2 diabetes. The nutritional benefits can be essential to a baby's overall health as well. There are a lot of nutrients in breast milk that babies need to grow. According to the American Pregnancy Association, specific proteins, fats, vitamins, carbohydrates that mom consumes will go directly into the breast milk to the baby. Medela also adds, antibodies, white blood cells, and enzymes are also transmitted through the breast milk to protect the baby from infection and disease. Mom's breast milk will adapt to baby's needs. So if a baby is getting sick, mom's breast milk will produce more white blood cells and antibodies to help the baby fight off the sickness that it is getting. The milk will also change in color. From experience, when I've worked with babies who are breastfed, if a baby is getting sick, you'll see that mom's milk is changing in color. It's usually a little bit more yellow, and it just looks different than like a normal bottle of breast milk. Breastfeeding has many natural and nutritional benefits. However, there are some really good economical benefits, such as saving money for your household. It costs about $1,500 a year to formula feed your child. Breast milk is free. So when you do the math, a regular size can of Enfamil formula costs about $25 a can, and it would probably last you about a week. So 25 times 52 is $1,300. However, your baby will increase its needs as it grows bigger, so it would be around $1,500 a year. Now, some cans of formula can go up to as much as like $60 to $70 per can. We'll get into that a little bit later. So if you are pumping and giving your baby breast milk, you would be able to spend less on bottles and extra supplies because you would not need to use a bottle every time your baby feeds. According to Ben-Joseph, since breastfed babies are less likely to be sick, that may mean they make fewer trips to the doctor's office, so fewer co-pays and less money are paid for prescriptions or over-the-counter medicines. The natural, nutritional, and economical benefits do appeal to most women. However, breastfeeding does not work for everyone, and we have to keep that in mind. Sometimes moms don't make enough milk to feed their baby. There are many ways to help increase their supply, such as teas, cookies, and recipes that will produce more milk for mom. Some say this doesn't work at all. Your body is also going to go based off of how much the baby actually needs. So if you're producing less milk, it's because your baby doesn't need that much, but it can make a mom freak out too. A doctor named Neil Kaneshiro says it's rare that a mother will produce too little milk. There's also a level of uncomfortableness that moms can obtain from breastfeeding. Some moms don't want their partners to see a baby attached to their boob, or even are just uncomfortable with the fact that their baby is attached to them in that way. But also, babies sometimes can't latch on, and that can be both uncomfortable for the mom and the baby. There are lactation consultants that can help with that issue, but sometimes it just doesn't work out, and they would go to formula. Also, nipple soreness. Some moms will get infections repeatedly from just breastfeeding, and it will cause like cracked nipples, oozing, super red breast, and then they have to take antibiotics, and it just, if it happens over and over and over again, it can discourage a mom, and then she'll just stop. Plus, work and pumping. Some moms work jobs where they can't do a schedule where they have to pump every couple hours, and they have to leave their station for 30 minutes to go pump and come back. So it just doesn't work out. However, workplaces are required to have, or they should provide safe, comfortable areas to pump and give the moms time to do that. There are also allergies. The mom can eat a different diet to accommodate the baby's allergies. So if they're allergic to peanuts or milk or gluten, a whole list of things, the moms can take all those things out of their diet and feed the baby breast milk. However, that can be extraneous and expensive, so it could just be cheaper to do formula. Or baby will need something called Nutrimogen, which is about $60 a can, which is what we were going to get to now. And that can help a baby overcome a milk allergy, which from experience has definitely worked for some of the babies, especially the ones that I've worked with in the past. Their medications. Some moms take specific medications that would harm a baby, and it would go through the breast milk. There are some ways that, like, your body would prevent things from going to the baby, but sometimes it's like if you have rheumatoid arthritis, you have to take a specific medication, and that would be transmitted to the baby, and it could be very dangerous. So that's a reason why you would want a formula feed instead of breastfeed. To wrap this up, breast milk is liquid gold when it comes to optimal nourishment for one's baby. The milk has natural benefits and nutritional benefits, economical benefits, and sometimes just doesn't work for everyone. However, because there are so many benefits to breastfeeding, one should definitely do their research before they just switch to formula. I hope you learned as much as I did about breastfeeding and continue to do your own research about the benefits of breastfeeding.